The Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, a name that sends shivers down the spine of any self-respecting petrolhead. This isn't just another saloon car, it's a rally legend. Born from Mitsubishi's ambition to conquer the World Rally Championship, the Evo, as it's affectionately known, became a phenomenon. It brought motorsport technology to the streets, offering raw power and exhilarating performance in a package that could be driven daily. The story of the Evo is one of constant evolution, pushing the boundaries of what a four-cylinder, four-wheel drive car could achieve. From its humble beginnings to its final iteration, the Evo captured the hearts of enthusiasts worldwide. It became synonymous with turbocharged power, razor-sharp handling, and that iconic rear spoiler. But the Evo wasn't just about brute force, it was about precision engineering. Mitsubishi's engineers meticulously crafted each generation, refining the formula, extracting more power from the turbocharged 2.0-liter engine, and improving the sophisticated all-wheel drive system. This is the story of a legend, a car that not only dominated rally stages, but also left an indelible mark on automotive history. Buckle up, because we're about to take a trip down memory lane and relive the evolution of a true icon. In 1992, the first Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, or Evo 1, burst onto the scene. It was a homologation special built to meet the World Rally Championship's Group A regulations. This meant that Mitsubishi had to create a road-going version of its rally car. Under the hood lay a turbocharged 2.0-liter Ford G63 engine, producing a respectable 247 horsepower. That power was sent to all four wheels via a 5-speed manual gearbox and a sophisticated all-wheel drive system. The result was a car that was blisteringly quick, especially on twisty tarmac stages. The Evo 1 was a success in rallying, proving its mettle against rivals like the Subaru Impreza WRX. But it was a limited production run and only a handful made it to markets outside Japan. The Evo 2 followed in 1994, featuring minor upgrades like larger brakes and a revised suspension setup. While the first two generations of the Evo laid the groundwork, they were just the tip of the iceberg. Mitsubishi had tasted success, and they were hungry for more. The stage was set for the Evo to evolve into something truly special. The Evo 3, arriving in 1995, signaled Mitsubishi's intent. It was clear that this was no ordinary saloon. This was a car designed for performance, with an aggressive aesthetic to match. The Evo 3's most noticeable change was its exterior. A new front bumper with a larger intercooler opening, side skirts, and a larger rear spoiler not only enhanced the car's looks but also improved its aerodynamics. The Ford G63 engine received upgrades too, now pushing out 270 horsepower. The Evo 3's handling was sharper thanks to a revised suspension and a new active yaw control system. This system, known as AYC, could transfer torque between the rear wheels, improving cornering ability. On the rally stage, the Evo 3 continued its winning ways, racking up victories and establishing itself as a dominant force. It wasn't just about performance though. The Evo 3 started to gain a cult following among enthusiasts who appreciated its raw driving experience and tuning potential. The legend of the Evo was growing stronger with each iteration. The late 1990s marked a golden era for the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. With the Evo 4 in 1996, the car underwent a significant redesign, receiving a new chassis and a more aggressive body kit. The Ford G63 engine was again tweaked, now producing close to 280 horsepower thanks to a new twin-scroll turbocharger. The Evo before's handling was further enhanced with a revised suspension and a more sophisticated AYC system. It was clear that Mitsubishi was pouring its racing knowledge into these cars. The Evo 5, launched in 1998, took things up another notch. It featured wider tracks, larger brakes, and a revised front bumper with even larger air intakes. The Evo 6, arriving in 1999, was perhaps the most iconic of the bunch. It featured a more aggressive front end with a larger intercooler opening, a new rear wing for increased downforce, and an upgraded Ford G63 engine producing the now legendary Gentleman's Agreement 280 horsepower. The Evo, the 4/6 era, cemented the Lancer Evolution status as a true performance icon. The turn of the millennium brought new challenges for the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. The World Rally Championship rules were changing, requiring manufacturers to base their rally cars on production models with 4 doors. Mitsubishi responded with the Evo 7 in 2001. Based on the larger Lancer Sedia platform, the Evo 7 was heavier than its predecessors but still retained the Evo's characteristic agility. It featured a more refined interior, a new 6-speed manual gearbox, and a more sophisticated all-wheel drive system with an active center differential. The Evo A8, launched in 2003, continued the refinement process. It received a revised suspension, a more powerful Brembo braking system, and a slightly updated 4G63 engine. The Evo 8 also marked the introduction of the FQ models in the UK, with the FQ 400 variant boasting a staggering 405 horsepower. The Evo 7 and the 8 showcased Mitsubishi's ability to adapt to changing regulations while still delivering breathtaking performance. They also demonstrated the Evo's versatility, proving that it could be both a comfortable daily driver and a track-ready weapon. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9, launched in 2005, was a fitting tribute to the nameplate. It took the best elements of its predecessors and refined them further, creating perhaps the most capable Evo yet. The Evo 9 retained the 4G63 engine but received a new turbocharger with a variable valve timing system, boosting output to around 286 horsepower. It also featured a revised front end with a larger intercooler opening, a new rear diffuser, and lightweight aluminum body panels to reduce weight. The Evo 9's handling was nothing short of phenomenal, thanks to its Bilstein suspension, Brembo brakes, and a sophisticated Super AYC system that could transfer torque between all 4 wheels. Mitsubishi also introduced several special edition Evo 9 models, including the MR, Mitsubishi Racing, and the SE, Special Edition. These models came with upgraded features like lightweight wheels, Recaro seats, and even a carbon fiber roof panel. The Evo 9 was a fitting swan song for the 4G63 engine and a true driver's car. In 2007, Mitsubishi unveiled the Lancer Evolution X, a significant departure from its predecessors. Gone was the iconic 4G63 engine, replaced by a new 4B11T 2-liter turbocharged engine. While some purists lamented the change, the 4B11T was a technologically advanced engine, featuring variable valve timing and a twin-clutch Sportronic shift transmission, or SST. The Evo X's styling was also more refined and less aggressive than previous generations, though it still retained the Evo's signature rear wing and muscular stance. Despite the changes, the Evo X was still a formidable performance car, capable of 0 to 60 mph times in under 5 seconds. However, the Evo X faced stiff competition from rivals like the Subaru Impreza WRX STI and a new breed of hot hatchbacks. It also struggled to shake off the perception that it was heavier and less raw than its predecessors. Production of the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X ended in 2016, marking the end of an era. Throughout its lifespan, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution engaged in a fierce rivalry with the Subaru Impreza WRX STI. These two Japanese performance icons were locked in a constant battle for supremacy, both on the rally stage and in the hearts of enthusiasts. The Evo and the STI were cut from the same cloth. Both were turbocharged, all-wheel drive rockets designed to deliver exhilarating performance. The Evo was often praised for its sharper handling and more aggressive nature, while the STI was lauded for its balanced chassis and rally-bred heritage. Beyond the Subaru rivalry, the Evo also faced competition from other performance cars, including the Honda Civic Type R, the Volkswagen Golf R, and the Ford Focus RS. These cars offered a different flavor of performance, but the Evo's unique blend of rally-inspired engineering and raw driving experience always set it apart. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution left an indelible mark on the automotive world. It became a legend, synonymous with turbocharged power, rally-bred handling, and that unmistakable exhaust note. The Evo's impact extended beyond the world of performance cars. Its influence could be seen in the tuning scene, where enthusiasts pushed the limits of what these cars could do. The aftermarket embraced the Evo, offering a vast array of performance parts and upgrades. From engine modifications to suspension tweaks, the possibilities for personalization were endless. The Evo also had a significant impact on video games. Games like Gran Turismo and Forza Motorsport featured various generations of the Evo, allowing players to experience the thrill of driving these iconic cars virtually. The Evo's legacy is one of passion, performance, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. It's a car that will forever be remembered as one of the greatest performance cars ever created. Today, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution enjoys a cult following among car enthusiasts. It's a car that evokes a sense of nostalgia, reminding people of a time when cars were raw, engaging, and built for pure driving pleasure. Enthusiasts around the world cherish their Evos, preserving them in pristine condition, modifying them for even greater performance, or simply enjoying them for what they are: incredible driving machines. Evo owners often form tight-knit communities, sharing their passion for these cars through online forums, car meets, and track days. The Evo's spirit lives on, not just in the cars themselves, but in the hearts and minds of those who appreciate automotive history and the thrill of driving a true performance icon. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution may be gone, but it's certainly not forgotten. It remains a testament to Mitsubishi's engineering prowess, and a reminder that true performance is about more than just horsepower figures. It's about the connection between car and driver, the thrill of the open road, and the pursuit of automotive excellence.